Hello.
Hello.
Tell me your family tradition.
Every year for New Year's, my family eats gumbo, and we've been doing that for as long as I can remember. And it's a recipe my mom actually found in a newspaper. She's from Louisiana and had gumbo recipes, but was really interested in something a little bit more unique. So she found this recipe, and she's been cooking it for years. And she only fixes it on New Year's Day.
Oh, wow. Now, did you like it as a kid?
No, I did not. My mom, the gumbo is actually very spicy. Actually, you put in as much spice as you like, but my mom prepares it very spicy. My father and many other people like it very spicy. And so as a child, it was a bit too hot. Our only saving grace was you can put as much rice in there as you like, which helps. And my mom always served it with French bread. And we could drink milk. And so between the rice and the bread and the milk, we could get through a bowl of it.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, and so when did she start doing this, do you think?
I don't actually know. As long as I can remember, my mom's been making gumbo on New Year's Day.
On New Year's Day. So, okay, so do you have any particular memories about it or anything in particular you want to talk about?
I just remember as a teenager how popular the gumbo was with my friends and my sister's friends. And so just remember, friends kind of at the door on New Year's Day. Is it ready? Is it done? And they'd sit and wait. And everybody's in anticipation for the gumbo being ready. And one particular friend of my sister's had gone out New Year's Eve and had become overly intoxicated, I'll say that. And so was still dealing with that on New Year's Day. And came over and ate the gumbo and was sweating and blowing his nose and all this other stuff. But by the end of the gumbo, he felt better.
Oh, that's good.
It has healing properties too.
Wonderful. So now, do you cook this recipe now?
I do.
Yes.
I have. I think I've made it more sacred than my mom ever did.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, my mom found the recipe in a newspaper. But it's the only gumbo like it that I've ever had.
Yeah.
I eat gumbo in restaurants, and my mother-in-law is from Louisiana, so she makes gumbo, and there's all this gumbo. There's gumbo here at Hallmark, but none of it has been like the gumbo my mom made. And so I'm like, Mom, we don't ever need to pass out this recipe. And she's like, well, and I'm like, it's our gumbo, it's our thing. And so I started once I moved out of the house and had my own place.
Right.
And I don't go home a lot of times for New Year's. Even if I go for Christmas, I come back for New Year's. And so I have started preparing gumbo.
Nice.
I only cook it on New Year's Day.
Nice.
My friends are at the door waiting now and saying, is it ready? Is it ready?
Yeah.
And dealing with the spice of it
Yeah.
and getting over that hurdle. And I actually, if anybody wants it, I don't usually give them the recipe.
Right.
I'll give them a modified recipe.
version. Yes.
Or I'll make it for them.
Oh, that's lovely.
So they can have a pot of it, but they can't have all the secrets to why it's so good.
Do you have leftovers ever?
There's usually some left after New Year's Day. But people just come back the next day and finish it off. So it usually doesn't make it but a day or two after.
And you only make it on New Year's?
Only on New Year's Day.
That's wonderful.
I did try something last year, the year before last. And I wanted to see how it would taste frozen. So if I wanted a taste of gumbo 2 weeks later, could I freeze it and unthaw it? And it is just as good thawed out as it is the day of.
Excellent.
So I was able to, like 2 weeks later and then 2 weeks after that, have some gumbo.
Now, have you made it for your mother?
I have never made it for my mother.
No. No, that's fine.
Scared. There's standards,
Yeah.
It's hers. So if I am ever there, she always
makes it. Oh, that's lovely. Well, wonderful. Well, thank you very much.
No problem.
All right.